because the owner of this sweet house is a refugee from Syria, and in 2012 he traveled from Damascus, and he is owning 5 branches of the sweet house now. His sweet house wins widespread popular welcome in Jordan. And today we are visiting this special sweet house in order to show you the sweets. And today we also have our guest, Ms. Aman from Jordan University. So Aman, the sweets from Syria is very popular in the Middle East, right? Yes, the sweets from Syria is the most delicious sweets. So why is it so unique? Most importantly, they use many nuts, and they use the pistachios, which is very delicious. The pistachios in Syria is of the best flavor in Middle East. They use it to be the nuts decorations of many sweets. And now let's start today's live streaming. During our live broadcasting, dear viewers can raise questions from CCTV app and microblog. We will answer your questions in time. And now we are arrived at the sweet house. Hello. This gentleman is the owner of the sweet house. He is also from Damascus, and in 2010 he traveled to Jordan, and since 2012 he's been working in this shop, and now he's the director of this shop. And now we would like to welcome him to introduce about the sweets from Syria. The sweets are unique, special from Syria. And now they are making the pancake. Mr. Fadi is talking about the blazik. It's unique in Syria. They use the small sesame and pistachios. This dessert is the most popular sweet in Syria, and it's made of sesame, sugar, and wheat. That's it. Can we have a taste? It's very sweet. So the Arabian sweets are very sweet, but it still tastes good because it has the flavors of sesame and nuts. And this is the first traditional Syrian delight, and it's the blazik. It's unique in Syria. This one is also one of the most popular sweets from Syria, and it has the ingredients of pistachio and other nuts and phyllos. So where did you buy the pistachio? It's from Syria, and they bought it from by flight. So he insisted to use the ingredients from Syria. Yes, we use the pistachio from Syria because it's unique. Pistachio is very special from Syria, and it tastes very delicious. And there are some other dedicated snacks, small cakes. And you see, we can see the pistachio and molasses, and these are very special and unique from Syria. This one is also a very popular dessert from Syria, and it's made of cheese and phyllo, and also some powdered nuts. Later on, we can visit the kitchen and go through the procedure. You see, they wrap up the cheese into the phyllo. We are now in the shop of the sweet house. Just now, Aman said once you enter the shop, you can sense that it's from Syria because there are many characteristics of Syria. Like you see the box, Aman said this is very typical from Syria. It's the home of Syrian people. See the long ring, and it's very different from Jordan. It's a very unique architecture from Syria, and many houses own a pool. Yes, this is the uniqueness. There are 4 same sweet houses in this street. And ice cream in Syria is also very popular. So just beside this sweet house, there is another shop who is especially for the ice cream. And this shop is also owned by the same sweet house. And this phyllo is very unique from Syria. They have cream and cheese inside, and on the top is the molasses. These phyllo cakes are very unique from Syria, right? Yes. And this kunafa is typical Jordan food. Kunafa is also kind of cake, and it's topped with molasses, and in the middle is cheese, and in the bottom it's full of nuts. It's very popular in Jordan, just like the national sweet. This is the ice cream shop. It's very different from Chinese ice cream shop, and you see they are all topped with nuts. Like this one, just now we saw the similar one. This is the nut from Syria, the pistachio. The pistachio from Syria is very different. It's small, but it's very flavored, especially when it's powdered. And this is the ice cream ball. Is this ice cream also the Syrian flavor? The most popular and traditional ice cream from Syria is here. It's the one with the pistachio. It's very popular. The ice cream with the pistachio is the most popular one, and it's full of cream. You see, all these ice cream are very special. And let's see how heavy it is. He wants to show you the weight. So how much does it cost? 10 yuan. Some netizens ask us whether it's cold or not. Let me touch it. It might not be clean. I mean my hands. Let me tell you, it's cold. It's very similar to our ice cream, but it's very creamy and it has the flavor of nuts. But it's really heavy. This is about 1 to 2 kilograms. It's very heavy. It's different from ours. Thank you. Just now we tasted the very special ice cream. What's the name? Buza Arabia. It's the traditional ice cream from Syria. And Aman, as you also studied in China before, can you compare the difference of the desserts between China and Syria? The sweets from Arab is very sweet, and because Arabian people prefer to take the Arabian coffee and desserts together, and the coffee is very bitter. The Arabian people will eat the desserts with the bitter coffee. And this is the traditional Arabian coffee. And dear viewers, just now we watched the bite of the Syria, and we tasted the food from Syria, and now we are heading for the kitchen. Please stay with us, and we will see the special ingredients and techniques of making these desserts. And the kitchen is just behind the shop. It's an old building. And it's in the basement. We are going downstairs. As we are entering, we can smell the very sweet flavor. And it's mixed with cream. There are 3 kitchens here. This kitchen is for cakes. And the next one is for cheesecakes. And let's have a look. Firstly, they make the filo with the flour and cheese. I do apologize. Just now our signal went wrong. We're now in the kitchen of the sweet house. We are watching the making procedure of the national sweet knafe. But he has no choice because his homeland is during the war. He has to live here and work here. And it's very safe here. That's the most important thing. Are there any workers from this job going back to Syria? No. Because the safety cannot be guaranteed in Syria. Where do they live here? They rent houses. Thank you. This sweet house does not only hire over 100 Syrian workers. Sometimes they offer free trainings to women and children who lost their homes. And now we are going to the training center. In Jordan, there are over 1 million Syrian refugees. Most of them are living under the poverty line. That means they have less than $1 for daily life. For them, if they can have this job, they can raise their family. And now we are going upstairs. That's the training room. Our signal is poor in this building. Please understand. Here we are as the training room of the staff. And today there is only one employee here. Last time we came here, there were several staff learning here, but today it's just the one. Hello. Where do you from? I come from Syria. So when did you came here? 2014. How long have you been trained here? For about 3 months. So, how about the training content? How to make desserts and how to make the beautiful shapes and how to manage to run the sweet house. What's your job in Syria and who do you live with in Jordan? In the past, she didn't work, and she's living with her sister, and now she's living with her mother and sister. How about the household income? Is mainly from your income? And my other family members, like my sisters and brothers, they are also working. After the training, what's your future expectations? She wants to continue study She didn't take the university entrance exam. She wanted to continue studying and take the exam. In order to go to the university, are you at school now? No. Next year, she will start to study in the school. What's this? This is molasses, and it is to make the desserts. In Middle East, while eating the desserts, people will bring you these boxes of molasses. If you think the cakes are not that sweet, you can add this on the top, but actually the cakes are already very sweet. Hello. How long have you been here? I came here since 2016. How long have you been trained here? 3 months. Five months. Back home, do you make desserts for your family members? Yes, I often make desserts for them. Do you find the difference between making desserts here and back to Syria? There is no difference. So you like your job? Yes. Thank you. And this is the training room of the sweet house. Dear viewers, today's signal is not very good, but I'm very happy to take you to visit the sweet house, and we are almost finished. We visited the kitchen and the shop. They also have a very large factory, and they have very big equipment which are transported from Syria. Because of the distance, we cannot make it there. Why do we call it a legendary sweet house? Because there are about 130,000, there are 1.3 million refugees from Syria in Jordan, and most of them are under the poverty line. But this sweet house can help some of them. As we came, we saw some refugees. They just sit outside the shop. Maybe they can sense the smell of home, so they are here. And the living cost here is not that low, is not that high as the capital city, and people can have a good life here. That's the end of today's live streaming. Thank you.